What's going on, guys? Today I have a really fun caster setup I've been running on my Warlock. I do run this in normals and HR, but HR has been pretty rough right now, especially with queue times and everything, and a ton of rogues. So I think Caster Warlock is in kind of a rough spot. There's a bunch of other Warlock builds that are really, really good, especially melee lock. But this is specifically a caster setup I've been running that's really, really fun. The idea here is that you're full caster, but you're also pretty strong melee, and it works pretty well. I've had a lot of fun with it. The build is to go Torture Mastery, Vampirism, Dark Reflection. These are your foundations for the build. This you can change around. Now, usually I take Malice, okay? You can take Curse Mastery. You can take Anti-Magic, and you can take Soul Collector. I'll explain why I take this in just a second, because it depends on the spells. Now, of course you're going Spell Memory, because we're caster, right? But this is kind of personal preference. Depending on playstyle, you take Blow Corruption or Phantomize. I think if you're a really geared caster, it's objectively better to go Phantomize. I think Blow Corruption is way better in lower gear. I ran Blow Corruption most of the time just because it's norms and it doesn't matter, right? Much easier to get kills with Blow Corruption, whereas this saves your life. Blow Corruption is really strong to me at all gear brackets, but I think Phantomize is just really, really good once you have gear, because you're healing a ton, right? This is where the build gets cool, though. Your spells you're going to run Curse of Pain, Power Sack, Bolt, Eldritch Shield, and Spell Predate. Now, I highly recommend you take this setup, but if you really need wave clear and get rid of the Bolt or Hellfire or Flamewalker just for mob clear. Now, this is the fun part of the build. This is what makes this build so interesting, and this is also why we did not take Soul Collector, because we're able to take an extra perk and still get our Soul Collector stacks by using Eldritch Shield on a mob and spell predating the shield, and it gives you a stack. So all you need is one mob, and you can spell predate them after you've Eldritch Shield them, and you can get full stacks off a mob. Keep in mind, once you cast Dark Bolt and you hit a player or a mob, it will still take your stack, so you have to do it again. So that's what makes this build kind of annoying, because there's setup. And since you have Dark Reflection too, once you get hit, you're going to do a ton of damage to them, but it is going to remove your stacks as well. But here's another really cool thing about Eldritch, and this is why I don't necessarily recommend you take Anti-Magic, because you have a 25 magical damage shield, which is not a lot, especially against like a wizard. So you can still take Anti-Magic if that's what you want to do. But you can Eldritch Shield yourself. Even if it's... You can Eldritch Shield yourself, first of all, if it's just a caster, right? That makes kind of, you know, that's duh. But also, Eldritch Shield is very strong with this build, because what you can do, you can pop a pot and or you can sack a mob. And then you can sack yourself. And I'll show it on screen. But if you Eldritch Shield yourself first and then sack yourself, you get all the stats without taking the damage. So you can absolutely box people out, especially if you have Blow Corruption, but you're still full caster. It's been a lot of fun. I usually run Longsword, but you can also run Halberd or Crystal Sword. I wouldn't really run anything else, but you totally can. You can run Kriss with this too. I just didn't. I think the Blow Corruption is just so fun when it just like does so much damage with the bigger two-handed weapons. But yeah, that's the build, guys. It's a lot of fun. I hope you guys try it out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Alright. Demon. All I have to do is wait this out for a little bit. That was way closer than it should have been. What is this? we go. I think that guy was extremely new to the game. What a bolt, honestly. Got him? Took my stacks, why? Ooh, that guy was doing damage. Oh my god. Huh. Poor guy. That's why everyone hates third parties. I come in. Walk the last guy in the face. I get all the reward. Nothing. Hello. Block the curse of him, bro. Nice, dude. The dark bolt to his fucking dome. What killed him. That's what won me that fight, dude. Shit on. Shit on. Longsword. Thank you, gentlemen, sir. Would you like to let me get my styax? Oh, man of culture with the bar. Bitch. Work's a good time, baby. I don't have any stacks. An eldritch. Hey, bitch. And I got another one anyway. Let's go.